Welcome in, guys. Welcome to my page. I'm Sarah with DIY with Crafty Sarah. Just checking to see what you guys can see here. All right. Hope you guys have had a great weekend. Gonna pop on a few minutes early because I can. Checking to see that my so we're going to do a couple of club kits. Let's see here. Oh boy. I think this came with two different blues. Let me grab them. I think it's actually, I think it's Cadet. I think that came with these three: Cadet, black, and white. And I have Cadet. Wondering about Shimmer Cadet. That might be kind of pretty. And then what? Let's see. Maybe we'll just do all one color. We'll see if anybody pops in. Pop in and say hello. I've been out here in my shop all day, although I have not created a thing. It was all about cleaning and moving things and organizing and all the things. Hi, Cindy. I am early. Well, she won the first one, and the second three, or the next three, they lost. The one, they didn't lose by too many, but the other two, they lost by quite a bit. So these are club kits. So this is this month's club kit, January, and this is December's. So let's do January's first. So this is a little composition notepad. And remember, we had those other ones that opened up with the binders being on the side. This one is lifted on the top. Dang, can hardly get it out of there. And it's made with that, with soft suede or the suede paper. You could do both sides, but I think I'm just going to do the one side. We'll see here. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do with this. So this is our club kit, and this comes to you once a month. You get a transfer, a B-size transfer, which is this size. You get 3 paste or ink, and then you get usually a surface. So like for this, it was this. I guess I'll just cut it. Like, do I cut it or do I just score it? I guess it'll be a cut now. So you get everything to do a project, and then you have enough to do more than one project. You wouldn't have another surface, but you would have enough ink or paste, and then you can use your transfer many, many times. So I'm just going to set this on. Would I rather do it with this closed? Let me see. I think I might. So I could do this a color and this a color, or I could do it all one color. It's always fun to watch him though, Lori, no matter what, win or lose. It's just fun to watch him play. She was crying when it was over because she is not our sporty one, but she sure does try. Chloe's our sporty one. And she's got a game tomorrow night, so I'll be there tomorrow night. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this all in this Cadet Sparkle. Or Cadet, what's it called? Shimmer Cadet. So I'm just going up to the little lines. I talked to Josh last night. That kid is something else. He sounded really good. Like he sounded like my old Josh. He didn't act like he was like gasping for air and they start volleyball practice this week. I bet she's glad basketball is over. Chloe still is doing basketball in high school. Tomorrow night is a game in Giltner, where they live. And then Friday night is a game in Roseland, which is over here by where we live. It's about 15 minutes away from me. I'm just going to take this. Hi, Chris. So this, if you were to join the club this month, this would be what you would get. Oh man, that turned out pretty. Ooh, I don't want to stick my hands in it. Just a second. Just a momento. Isn't that pretty? And you guys can't see the shimmer, but it's really shimmery. That is so pretty. And then I don't know what's in it for Chloe as far as what the next week brings. I'm sure they'll be switching over to volleyball here pretty quick too. So since I've seen you last, my whole upper lip is cold sores. Cold sore, cold sore, cold sore. I told John a couple days ago, or probably 3 or 4 days ago. I said, well, I'm getting cold sores. He goes, how do you know that? I said, because my whole upper lip feels funny. And the next day, here they came. And they haven't busted open yet, but they're getting close. And it hurts. They hurt. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Hi, Heather. Yeah, I talked to him last night. You guys, that kid. He is, wonder if this is dry. Yeah, I think I want to put something on the back. What should we put on the back? He has free flight miles. So he asked me the other day, Mom, are you doing anything like around the 30th of January? And I was like, I wasn't home. So I said, well, let me wait till I get home and see what's on my calendar. I said, I don't even know. He's like, okay. So I get home, and I realize that that's the week we're going to go to Vegas, and that's the day we get home. And we get home at 8:30 at night. But he has to use that free airfare. His ticket has to be booked no later than January 30th. So I'm going to go to Vegas on the 26th and fly into Grand Island, get in my car, and drive to Omaha and take care of his kids till Monday. No, I said to I told my husband, I go, my God, they're trying to kill me. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it this same blue, keep it all just one color, and this is just like writing, like, you know how there's writing, but you can't really read it. Well, that's kind of what this is. And you could put several of these other ones on here if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. I don't think so. I don't think I want that on there. Things we do for our kids, huh? So he said that he's talked to his transplant doctors, and they are fine that he travel. Actually, they're going to let him go back to work. That kind of makes me a little bit nervous, but not that he can't go to work, but I worry that when he flies, he's going to retain fluid, because that's usually when he has trouble. So I guess we'll just see, right? What can we do? And I do understand this, is that they want him to keep his heart, as crappy as it is, as long as he possibly can. So, getting a heart transplant is not a small thing. We all think that it's like easy peasy, but it's not easy peasy. And the rejection drugs are the real deal. So I did my shirt, you guys, and I did it crooked. It's off. I need another bird over here. I swear, every time I make a shirt, it's crooked. What I need to do, and I thought, well, this looks straight. Why do I need to do it? Because it's crooked. So what I need to do when I go to make a shirt is fold it, crease it in your center, and then lay it back down. Then you know where your center is. So this is my last off to the side shirt. So there's our composition book. So these are available. So if you wanted to join the club, you could join the club. You would get this, and you would get paste to do it, and the transfer. And they are, oh my gosh, I want to say $21.99 or $24.99, something like that for the kit. But if you were to want to get a kit, you should become a Perks member, because Perks members get 30% off of everything. And that would include your club membership. So, and Perks Club costs you $20 a month, but you guys, you turn right around and you get $20 in spendable credit. So, it's like a no-brainer. So, I think that's cool. That could be my book to make my lists. I think that is cool. Very pretty. Very pretty. There's our Charlie Brown wreath up there. Do you see it? It turned out cute. Okay, now we're going to do, this was December's club. You guys, I have like 5 clubs here that I haven't done because I just space them off. And it's stupid because everything, they're all right here. So this one came with a pair of socks, ink in the color Couture Teal, Tide, and Ocean Mist, and this transfer with all of these choices to put on your socks. So we are going to make us some socks. So what do I want to put? I think I want warm and cozy on something. I like that coffee cup. I like the chillin'. And I like the stocking cap. Oh my God, Cindy, isn't it? And it sounds like people are just sicker than dogs. Like, I'm like, you guys, I always get scared to death every year before we get ready to go to Vegas that one of us is going to get sick and not be able to go, which I'm going to tell you right now, we'd have to be dang near dying to not go. So I could cut these all up and have all these little squares, but I'm going to just separate them on here. So I watch his kids. I go to Vegas and come home and drive right to Omaha and watch his kids. And then in February, I go watch Amy's kids for a week. They're going to Mexico. And I'll probably take my dog with me then. We'll see how the weather is. They have a dog, they have a doodle. But our dogs get along pretty good. And then in April, I'm going to go watch Jeff's kids for some days. I told my kids I would come and watch your kids once a year. Because I remember my mom doing it and my mother-in-law doing it for us, and it was a game changer. You know, when you can count on somebody coming and watching your kids, and it's somebody that you know, that you trust and that you know, like my mom. I always liked it when my mom came. John's mom was great too, but I always thought my kids were animals, and so I thought, oh my God, Grandma Mary Sue is going to have a fit over these kids. But she always survived it. So I feel like I want to put it on the bottom, so that when you're wearing them, you can see it on the bottom. You know, like you put your foot up on your footstool and you'll see it. Or should I put it on the side? Maybe I should put it on the side. So I want to put it on that one, and let me think, and that, let's see. So it would be on this side and this side. Because I would want it on the outside of my leg. So he still has his appointment on the 28th to see his heart transplant. Or no, that's to do the testing. I'm going to move that down because I'm going to put that, I'm going to take that other half of that snowflake and put it up on the top. And these snowflakes are cute, you guys, too. Look, I'm not going to use them, but you could go all the way down your sock like that. Maybe I should. We'll do chillin' on one side, do that on the other side. Might be kind of fun. So this kit was last year's kit, but if you're a Perks member, or a designer, you can still get this kit. So what they do at the end of the selling time, then they put them in our store to be used. So I've tied Couture Teal and Ocean Mist. I think I'm going to do Ocean Mist on all of it. I'm going to get this piece of glass off of here. Ooh. And then I'm going to get this too. Let's turn this on. So I did get my mug wraps, you guys. And look at this one. I made this one. Isn't that the cutest thing? It says hot cocoa weather. Oh my gosh, I love it. And the person that I buy them from, you get two for the price of one. So, or for $3. So, you could put it on both sides. Definitely. But I didn't. I love that though. And it went right in my mug press, had no problem. And I tried that metal cup that I showed you guys. And you guys, that came out fine. It, I wonder if I have, let me look and see if I have an Ocean Mist. I bet I do, then I wouldn't have to open this up. Let me just look here real quick. Surely I have some kind of a light blue that I can. They're all stuck in here. I forget me not. Actually, I have Shimmer Violet. Purple's my color. That's my color. Here's Ocean Mist. Wonder what if I did like a hot mess. I thought I got a squeegee. Did I? Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I'm losing it. Hi, Holly. I'm going to do Chillin'. So you guys, you could do onesies and you could do tea towels. All kinds of things. What I'm going to do the Chillin' in the purple. And it's shimmery. My brother's coming back Thursday. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so stinking cute. Okay, I'm going to peel that up. And then I'm going to do the snowflake on the other side. But I think I'm going to wipe this off first. And we'll just use a wipe. We are not chilling. Was absolutely flipping gorgeous today. It was like 60 degrees. It was beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take some of the blue and some of the purple, and I'm going to dollop it around here. And we're going to do a hot mess on this one. So it will mix those colors together. Oh, then I laid my hand in it. What a goofball. What a goofball. Good thing I didn't smear it. Okay. Let's just take, actually I'm going to take the purple one because I'm going to use the blue one. Let's get that out of the way so I don't screw it up. I always like to wear funky socks. If I have to go from my Birkenstocks to socks, I want funky socks. It's tough for me to go to put shoes on. All right. Oh, I can't do that. Let's peel it off and see what we have. That is adorable. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to heat set that. I love that. Set that on there. Can't do the other one because we're not done with it yet. Make sure. So I'm going to dry this for a second. It's kind of fun, you guys. You know, the club, you get it and you don't know what you're getting. And it's just, it allows you to make something and not spend a fortune. And it's something different. This ink is a little thick. And you can add water to it, just like you do your paste. There we go. I love this. I love the purple with the blue. I did not see my squirt bottle around here though today. My water bottle. I was like looking all over the place. I wonder if I dropped it or something. It should like stand out because it's Chalk Couture. So there shouldn't even be a question. Hopefully it didn't fall in the garbage. Look around and see if it's on the floor somewhere. Where'd it go? That is so weird. I just don't know where it disappeared to. It's funny how things just walk away. Probably right where I put it to. Because I'm going to set this over here out of the way. I'm going to grab my other bottle, my other spray bottle, and put it in here. You can add water to your ink, just like you do your paste. Just going to check this one and see if it is okay. And it's kind of thick too. So I think I'm just going to add some water to that one before I close the lid. And then it can soak up while it's. You guys, inks last forever. Forever and ever. I don't know that I've ever thrown an ink away. Oh my gosh. You want to make sure that you're that you don't have any on you. So if you get it on you, you're going to have it all over the place. So I'm going to grab mine. It's right here in front of me. My little ironing mat. These little sticks are hard to pick up. Well, I guess I set that over there, didn't I? I want to throw it away, but I better not. I was thinking about it. Grab your little Teflon sheet or parchment paper. And lay that flat and iron it. And that will set the ink. So what did you guys do this weekend? Anybody do anything fun? We were supposed to have about 60 degrees tomorrow again, and then the next day it gets a little bit chillier, but still not bad. And then I think by the weekend they said it's supposed to get kind of chilly, but still we're going to have unusually high temperatures for this time of year. It's so weird that I can be out in January, and I seriously thought about raking my leaves today. We still have leaves in our yard. I thought I should be out there raking those leaves. Too cute. Hey, Surrey. Set timer for 30 seconds. So I can show you some of these past, you wouldn't be able to get any of these kits. Some of them I have 2 of. You can be a member of your own club, and I was for a while, and then I think my debit card got hacked, and I never fixed that one. I just let that go. So there's my socks. So that's going to be on the outside. Got chillin' on one side, and isn't that cute? You guys, I think those are adorable. Adorable. So, I'll show you some of these kits. When I say surfaces and that kind of stuff, you'll get what I mean. And I can, this is going to be terrible because it's going to tell you how far back I've gone. This is April's. Strawberries. And it was this frame that came with it. And then we got cherry paste, eucalyptus paste, and bright white. So So there's that. And this one was and I think we did this one. This is my second, my duplicate kit. It's all the little bows. It's a great background, you guys. Great background. Transfer. And that one came with carry-all pouch, 2 of them. So like a makeup bag and then like a little coin purse. And then it came with ink, and it was coral, couture coral, and meadow that you could do with that kit. And that was August. I'm pretty sure we did that one. Pretty sure we did that one. This one is a piece of the, and I think we did this one too. It's a piece of the, like that notebook. It's soft suede, I think they call it. And then this clamps. It magnets together. So it magnets at the top to hold this. And this came with, we did do this one, with a reverse botanical print. This was August Club. Well, how can that be August Club? Wonder where I read that. It says August bow trellis. Huh. This is 2024. That's terrible. But we did do this one. So I have an extra one of those. That's Papaya and Shimmer Harvest. You guys, the time goes by so fast. You don't even pay attention. And the next thing you know, you've got 6 kits waiting for you because you haven't done them yet. Holy mackerel. Now this one I didn't do because it just wasn't me. But it's cute. And I should have done it. So this is Shimmer Ink. And this is a little apron. And but it's a half apron. So it just, it's just a half apron. And the transfer was drinks, I think, or something like that. And I don't have a bar, and I don't make drinks, and I barely ever wear an apron. I'm terrible. Oh no, this is the wrong. This is in the wrong thing. This is pumpkin pie. This one is adorable. That was September's club. This half apron is, this is 2 different clubs mixed together. So we're going to have to find the one that goes to this, because it's here. It's here. If I didn't lose it. I must have lost it. Yeah, because this half apron gets it's drinks. There's like some drinks that go. So that's a screw up on my part, I guess. And this one was a drawstring bag, and this was last year in March, and it was the bunny, and it says quality rabbit feed, and then you got this bag, and you got Storm and Ocean Mist and Vanilla Paste. That bunny's cute. We could use that bunny on other things. Definitely. Whoop. And we did do this one too, you guys. This is a little phone holder. I just have another one of these, and here's the transfer that goes with that. And that came with, actually I'm going to give that phone holder to Chloe. That came with Meadow, Cherry, and Peachy Keen. And I'll show you what that looks like, because it's sitting right here. So it's one of these that you can set your cell phone on, and then it's got a place for your cord to go. and it comes apart to put away if you didn't, to fold up. And then I put hello on the back side. But that's what that one was. That was a cute one. That's what I was getting two of everything. And this one, I never did do either. It's a welcome to his workshop. And again, it looks like metal, but it's not. And there's that. I should do that one. I don't even know what colors came with that one. Silver metallic sign. Probably black would go good with that. So that just kind of gives you an idea of what our clubs are like. You always get paste or ink. You always get now you get a surface and a transfer. Okay, guys. That is going to be it for the night. Tomorrow night I have a ball game, so I do, unless I get back here in time. If I get my poop in a group tomorrow and get it set up. Let's see, your game's at 6, so that means 7. I probably won't get back in time. We'll see. If you're interested in this kit, let me know. I can get one for you. If you don't want to go in and purchase it. And remember, we always have these packets of inks and chalk paste, so you don't have to buy the big ones if you don't want to. And these are buy 5 get 1 free. But I always give you a good deal on your paste and ink, always. And I've got plenty of paste, and I've got several ink too. But I always give you. Yeah, didn't those socks? I'm taking these. I'm going to wear these tomorrow. I think those are adorable. And they're not, they don't feel cheap. I thought maybe they'd be like, in my mind I kind of thought they'd be cheap. But they're not. They're nice. And this little book is very nice. So there you go, guys. Alrighty, have a great rest of your night. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Love you guys all. Good night.